Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Khairun from Group 9. We are going to present assignment 2, which is recyclable material classification by using convolution neural network. So for this assignment, this is our group members, Khairun Aisha, which is me, Muhammad Idham and Nurul Irfa. So we conduct this assignment because trash is frequently thrown outside of a trash can rather than within in this country, so it can turn into a breeding ground for infection. So we create a method of categorization and identification of waste system. We prepare the CNN models to train on the data without overfitting or underfitting, and we analyze the output of each operation to classify the aluminum and PET bottle. This guarantees resource conservation and environmental security. For the methodology used in this experiment, in this assignment, there is 5, which is convolution layer, pooling layer, fully connected layer, dropout, and activation function. We move on to the figure. So this is a figure that we are going to use, which figure 1 is a side-by-side picture. Figure 2, PET bottle is put backward and the can is put at the front. And for the last picture, a PET bottle is in the front and the can is behind.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Ifa. I would like to show you about simulation for task 1. Okay, first, step 1, we need to connect to Google Drive, which is using my email swap. Okay, after that, after we connected, we know step 2, we need fit dataset director 3. As you can see for this coding, next, we need to create train validation data director 3. Data director 3. As you can see, for we get the cane train lane, pad, cane, valve, pad valve. As you see for the value, 156, 300, 310, 81, and 156. Okay, next we need, as you see for the next we need for the coding we need import test flow as a TF. For the step 4, we is construct the CNN model. Okay, as you see for the model TF keras model, so we get the using the reload. For the we get the model squatter, which is layer type and output shape and parameter. So this is answer for our step 4, construct the CM model. Okay, so for we get the total parameter, travel parameter, and non-travelly parameter. Next, for step 5, we need pre-process the input data. Okay, for process with the input data, as you see for this, we found 66 image belong to 2 glass. For 237 image belong to 2 glass also. And database shape, which is 10, 150, and 150 and 3. Label base shape is 10. Okay, next for step 6, we get the start training process. As you see for the start training process, we use a push which is 20. So we get a push, as you see for the value. Okay, next for step 7, we plot the outcome. So we get the 2 graph, which is training and validation accurate and training and validation loss. Okay, as you find the graph for result task 1A. Okay, first we have training and validation accurate and training and validation loss. As you see for the graph, we can assume as training and validation accurate is greater than training validation loss. So this is for training accurate, this is validation accurate. Okay, for this is, as you see for the training loss, the button, as you see for the button, training loss higher, for the validation loss here. Okay, that's for task, the simulation task 1A. Next for task, also task 1, which is 1B. Okay, first we need the same the task 1A. We need step 1, we need to connect to Google Drive. Okay, next step 2, we need feed datasheet directory as we see for this. Okay, we connect it by Recyclable dataset. Okay, next for step 3, we need create train validation data directory. So same, but we need to add new, which is new campaign lane, which is we took the 3 image, which is took 3 picture for using can and pad. So as you see for the answer, we can get the value, which is okay. We also get the new campaign lane, which is 3. Okay, next for we need input test flow. Then for step 4, we need construct the CNN model. So we get the answer for layer type, output shape, and parameter. As you see for the total parameter, we also get trainable parameter and non-trainable parameter. Next for step 5, we need pre-process the input data. So all image, as you see for the image we get, so we get the image 466 found. Also we found 237 and database shape is 10, 150, 150 and 3. Database shape also 10. Okay, next for we need using step 6, which is start training process. Okay, for training process, we also using epoch 20. Code for the answer for epoch, we until 20. Okay, next we need plot the outcome. So as you see for the which is graph, training validation accurate and training validation loss. As you see for the graph for simulation result task 1B, so we get the answer for graph, training validation accurate and training validation loss. For this, as you can see for the graph, we expect that both graph is less for M1, which as you see for the answer for task 1A. So this is answer for graph. So you see this is training accurate and this is validation accurate. Also this is training loss. As you see here is very you get the answer, and validation loss you get the less than. This is for fit testing. Okay, next for step 8, we will fit sample image to observe which pair or can is dominant. Okay, for Google Colab, we take the picture, 3 picture, which is we need to collect also input file. Next, pad and K stay same distance for the camera screen. So we need to get the same picture as you see for the pad and K stay same distance for the image screen. So after we display image, we get the same answer for coding. Okay, next we need can stay and move further backward. So as you see for the display image, we also get the same answer for the coding. Okay, next, lastly, for pet stay and can move further backward. So after we display the image, we get the answer for the display image this. So we get the same answer as for the our coding. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
So next, I will explain for the task 2, which is for the part 1 is VGG. So for the first step, we need to connect to the drive, and this is for the coding, and we need to run the coding, and then we get the result is mounted at file content to 5G drive. And next is we need to feed the dataset directory in step 2. So this is for the coding. We just run the coding, and then we get the result is from the content file to the recycle file. And next is we need to create the train and validation data directory in step 3. So this is for the coding. And then we got the result from the step 3 is can train length is 156, and for the pet train length is 310. For the can veil length is 81, and for the last is pet veil length is 156. Next, for the step 4 is we need to construct the pre-trained model with VGG, which is this is for the coding in step 4, and we need to run the coding. So for the result is like this: block 1 count 2D, block 1 pool match pool in 2D. So this is for the result in step 4. So the model is sequential, and there is layer for the type and output shape, and last is param hashtag. Next, in step 5, we need to pre-process the input data. So this is for the coding in step 5, and we run the coding. So the coding will uh, go out. The result is found 466 image belonging to two classes, and there is found 237 image belonging to two classes. For the database batch shape is 10, 150, 150, and 3. For the labels batch shape is 10. So next is we need to run the coding in step 6 to start the training process. So this is for the coding in step 6. So we just run the coding like this, and then for the result is epoch 1 to 20. So lastly, for the step 7 is we need to plot the outcome. So this is the coding to plot the outcome. And when we run the coding, we got the result is for the graph in training and validation accuracy. And the second is for the training and validation loss. So next, I will present for the task 2 in part 2, which is ResNet. So for the first step is we need to connect to the drive, which is this is for the first coding and run the coding. So this is for the result, which is mounted at file content to 5G drive. Next is we need to defeat dataset directory in step 2. So this is for the coding. We just run the coding, and for the result is from the content file to the recycle file. In step 3, we need to create train and validation data directory. So this is for the coding in step 3. When we run the coding, we can get the uh, cane train length, which is 156. For the pet train length is 310. for the can valve length is 821 and for the pad valve length is 156. Next, for the step 4 is we need to construct the pretend model with VGG and just run the coding like that, and then we get the result like this. That is a layer for the type, output shape, param, hashtag, and connected. So this is a preview for the model is ResNet 50. Next, we need to pre-process the input data, and so this is the coding. We just run the coding, and then we get the get the answer is found 466 image belong to two classes, and next is found 237 image belonging to two classes. Next is database shape like 10, 150, 150, and 3. And lastly is labels batch shape, which is 10. Next, for the step 6 is we need to start training process and then just run the coding. So for the result is epoch 1 to 20. And for the last step is step 7, which is we need to plot the outcome. So we run the coding and then we get for the result for the graph. So this is for the training and validation accuracy. So and at below is training and validation loss.
So, for the conclusion, since task 1 and task 2 were given with the same batch size and epoch value, the output of the plotted result differed depending on the strategy used to construct the model. And in this assignment, we are able to determine the difference between the construct using CNN and VGG models, simultaneously use our imagination to identify the three different images as either cans or bottles. And the last one is we discover how to use Google Drive to mimic the assigned task and understand the process flow. Okay. That's all from our group. Thank you.